Hi Twin Flames Highlight Workers, Lisha and Andy here with another video. Thank you for joining me. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you for everyone who is tuning into the channel and just checking out the content. I really appreciate you guys. I want to give you guys a shout out because without you guys, there would be no channel here. So, you guys are helping me to be motivated to continue to make videos. You're helping me to stay on course as far as my own journey is concerned. And believe it or not, your comments, your likes, and your subscribes really do help to mold this channel into something even better. And gives me ideas. Spirit brings me different ideas. Spirit brings me different connections that are helping me. And so I'm just really excited to share with you guys the things that are going on. Like I told you in the last video, Mercury retrograde has not been as turbulent for me as it has been for a lot of other people. And I'm thankful because I'm now getting to that state of peace and surrender where I just feel as though things are happening naturally the way they're supposed to. And this is the state that you want to get to on your healing journey, okay? So it's about doing what you can do to cleanse your aura, to cleanse your chakras, to balance things out so that you feel as if you are actually bringing more peace and inner harmony and balance into your own life. You won't have to work hard at it. And after you've been doing it for so long, it'll come naturally to you. And so whenever things arise, such as tower moments or things that are, designed to throw you off course, you will be steady and firm in your and solid in your ground because you are grounded, because you are healed, because you are doing the things that are necessary to take care of yourself, your body, your health, your overall well-being, and you will get spiritual insight as to how to take care of your health. Okay, so a lot of times I feel like we, as at a certain point on this journey, we start to change our diet. We start to change things naturally. And that's happened to me too. I would say about 2 years in, I started to change my diet. I started to do things that I knew I needed to do to better improve my health, okay? I just learned naturally what it was that I needed for my body. And everybody's different. So that's why I never like to give anybody a certain regime or a certain way of doing things as far as when it comes to their physical health, because you are going to know based on your spirit guides and based on what your own body is telling you. You're going to learn how to read into your own body what you need to do for your own health, okay? And it's just something that happens when you get the downloads, when you start to receive the spiritual guidance that is being sent to you through your synchronicities, through the things that are going on around you. As far as things will be sent to you even on your Instagram or your YouTube. You will find things popping up on your feed that are meant for you, as specifically helpful to you on your journey, okay? And so this not only involves, tarot readings and things that are just, meant to designed to come into your feed because of the things that it has to do with your spiritual walk, but also physically, your health, your mental health. There will be things that you will learn about based on spirit giving you nudges or guidance to watch certain things or to read certain articles. There might be someone who talks to you at work and recommends something, and you might say, wow, this person recommended that I take this or that I do that. And then someone else will say the same thing, or you'll read it, or it'll pop up on your feed or something like that. These are confirmations, okay? When you start getting repetitive messages from spirit, and they're giving me hugs right now, repetitive messages from spirit means that you are getting that nudge to go ahead and start doing what it is that you need to do to improve your health, to improve your diet. And so these things will start to change in you naturally. You will want to do it, and you will feel better once you start doing it, okay? Just like I did with the mushroom coffee. I had no idea how beneficial that was going to be for me, but it really was, okay? That was my example. And I'm also eating a lot healthier fruits and vegetables, salads. I've been starting to do more of that, cutting out more of the meat, because I have been eating meat, but I don't eat any pork anymore, and I try to eat, I'm trying to eat less and less meat, so I'm trying to wean myself off of it, but because I'm anemic and I have low iron, I still feel as though I need some at the moment. But eventually I see myself going back to the vegetarian diet, which I was doing before. I think it was like, yeah, my first year on the journey. I had just naturally cut out meat. And so I was doing the plant-based diet, and my the person that I was with before was also doing it, and so it made it easier because we were both doing it, and he was doing it for different reasons. And now I was starting to learn that I was a twin flame, and so I was doing it along with him because he was doing it, but it was actually something that was helping me feel better and starting to purge. I also would take black seed oil. Okay, black seed oil is very important, detoxing, anti-inflammatory. It helps take and cleanse a lot of things out of your body. I'm telling you, if you have if you have any type of cancerous cells in your body, black seed oil is known to be an effective cancer cell remover. Okay, now I'm not saying that this is for everyone, and I'm not saying that this is going to clear up everything, but our bodies will produce cancer cells because of the things that we've been exposed to or over the years, or the diet that we've been having over the years. Okay, so if this happens and you really feel as though you've caught it in the early stages, or you've started to just feel generally unhealthy and you feel like there may be something going on with your body, black seed oil, okay, the raw black seed oil, I think it's cold pressed, is the type that I really highly recommend, and you should take that a teaspoonful a day. It has been known to help detox the body, to bring out all of the things that are causing it to do what it's doing to create these cancer cells. Okay, and also fasting is good. You know, you have to learn how to fast that according to how your body can take it. Okay, I've done different types of fasting in the past, and you know, some of it was beneficial, but other things, you know, would happen along the way that not necessarily you know, did not necessarily fit for me. Okay, so even though I was doing that, yes, it was good at the time, and I had lost a lot of weight doing it, but then I would regain the weight back, you know, in a very quick period of time because I was losing it too drastically. So it's not really meant to do a fast in order to lose weight. Okay, fasting is supposed to be a spiritual disciplining for your body. And so but at the same time, fasting will help you eliminate toxins and things like that, and cancer cells from the body as well, if you are able to maintain a certain level of fasting for a certain period of time. Your body will start to eliminate the things that are toxic naturally. Okay, this is why a lot of you know, holistic medicine, you know, people who have studied holistic medicine will tell you the same things as far as, you know, not going on a plant-based diet, not eating a lot of sugar, not eating a lot of processed foods, you know, cutting out things. You'll just start to hear a lot of the messages that you need. And even on TikTok, I found some really great resources as far as telling me what to do as far as my health is concerned. And they'll just come up. I will not have followed anyone that had this information or anything. It'll just come up on my feed. Okay, so you guys should understand that there are angels in technology that are sending messages your way. There are not only angels in music. I always use that hashtag angels in music for my channel, you know, and for the Instagram page that I have, because I know the angels are sending you songs, you know, to help you relate to your twin flame. Okay, this is why I created Twin Flame Musical Therapy. You are getting these songs from your twin flame. You are hearing certain songs on your Spotify, your Apple Music, your whatever platform you have. There are going to be songs that pop up at moments when you really, really need those songs to come on and reassure you that your twin flame is thinking about you. Okay, and the lyrics will also confirm that this is what they're wanting to say to you. It's no different when it comes down to doing things to better your health and learning about being on the twin flame journey. All of these things started to pop up on my feed when I was, you know, spiritually tuning in to Source and to Father Mama. So these are the types of things that angels will direct to you through your feed. And when you get them and you start getting repeated messages over and over again, please pay attention to those, okay? Because they're meant for you. They're your signs and your synchronicity to follow and to look at so that you can start healing your body. And I also highly recommend to do the chakra cleansing series. I can't tell you guys that enough. I can't stress that enough. The chakra cleansing series is very good for anyone who's starting to learn how to heal or cleanse their body. It's very important for you to understand how your energy body works and the seven different main chakras and how they work. And this will go through every one of them individually and tell you what you need to do to cleanse them, to get them in alignment. It'll explain what they mean or what they, what they are and what they represent and the different body areas that they represent as well. So, this is very real, you guys. If you're on this journey and you're, say, about a year into it or some months into it, you're going to start learning that it's best for you to listen to Spirit. And this is how Spirit will talk to you through your messages that you're being sent, through music, through your feeds, through your Instagram, through whatever social media that you tend to tune into. You're going to get messages coming to you, okay? And you're going to get downloads as well. And you guys are going to be surprised. And people are going to also come your way. They're going to tell you things that you might need to hear. You might just have a casual conversation with someone in the break room or at, at the bus stop or in the grocery market, supermarket. And they might tell you, oh, have you ever tried this? This is really good for such and such. And, oh, you know what? That's a really good one for you to try if you haven't. I've tried this. I've been using this for so long. And you'll just get into these conversations and you'll be like, how did this come up? But it's Spirit nudging you through the people that you're talking to, okay? And they're telling you what to do to heal yourself, okay? So always be encouraged that you are on this journey because it's meant for you to heal. It's meant for you to become whole as a whole person yourself, okay? You and your twin flame will come together in union, but you need to understand that you are a whole and complete person by yourself before that happens, okay? And you need to start living as though you are a whole complete person and not worrying about what your twin flame is doing. And then you'll start to see so many different things that are going to come about in your connection automatically, okay? So get to that point. It took me some time myself to get there, okay? But I got there, I'm at that point now. And I just feel like there are so many people that are coming into my life now that are meant for me to befriend or to be working with. And I'm just thankful for that. It happens, you guys. You go through a period. Okay, so you go through a period where you are probably at the beginning of this journey, you are in a karmic connection, okay? Most of the time, you're in a karmic connection with someone and you're unhappy. Like I said, you go through your dark night of the soul before your twin flame does. And so you are basically learning who you are. After you've hit rock bottom and you've gone through your dark night of the soul, it starts to create more opportunities for you to seek the answers to what you're going through. And then boom, you discover who your twin flame is. And I like to say that because, as we all know, on this celebrity twin flame journey, it is not easy to know, to have an interaction with your twin flame in the physical, unless you've actually met them in person somewhere. But we have to go based on our recognition of them in pictures or in their music or in their whatever artwork or whatever, whatever thing that they do that makes them famous, okay? Whether it's sports, whether it's broadcasting, whether it's being in the government, whether it's being in legal matters, being high up there on the, in the legal, in the, what do you call it? Legal what do you know what I'm talking about? But in the jurisdiction and in the in government even, so anybody who's in the public eye a lot, whatever they're in the public eye for, it's hard for us to actually have an interaction or a first initial meeting with them. And so Spirit will use things like their interviews or their pictures on social media or their Instagram, they're, you know, whatever it is that you've caught wind of them by. Okay, so that is your way of knowing and having soul recognition of your twin flame. So I always like to say, however we discover who our true twin flame is, then that's what leads us on to find out more about them, and it causes us to go into the love bubble phase. We start to romanticize and dream about how we can be with them, and so that's the other phase, is that you go through that love bubble phase where you just spend so much time thinking about them, trying to figure out how is this ever going to work, but you still get that really beautiful feeling of learning that this is your twin flame, and learning what this means to you, and how they, you know, what they mean to you. That you start learning all of that. Okay, we're going to take those right there, and so so you start to do the research, and you start to find out what being a twin flame is all about, and then that's what I'm saying. Like after a few months that doing this, you're going to start getting nudges as to how to change your diet. You're going to start getting nudges as to what to do to help raise your vibration, which we're going to pull that card next. And then you're going to get nudges as to where to live. If you need to move closer to your twin flame, you may need to take a vacation that might put you in the same location as your twin flame. You might need to, learn a different language. You might need to, deal with family issues. All of these things are going to start coming up for you to deal with, okay? And this happens within, right after, I guess, like after, a little bit after you've been months into this journey, or after year one, I would say, these things start to come up, okay? Then you're also, within first year, you're also prompted to a lot of times in your karmic connections, because it might just be time. Not all people, but some people will be prompted to cut off those karmic connections and start to live an independent life, on their own. That's what happened with me. After, I would say, because it was maybe a year and a half after it actually ended it with my karmic connection for good. Okay, and so it took some time, and it does take time for some, because you may be in a situation where you guys are sharing a lot of things, such as bank accounts, housing, car, whatever it is. You're gonna have to trust spirit to lead you into a situation where you can be independent on your own. And they're gonna tell you, your spirit guides are gonna tell you exactly how to go about doing that. So you're never gonna feel alone at this point, if you are listening to your spirit guides and if you're taking the advice that they're giving you. Okay, they're gonna always be in your ear, always telling you what to do, in a very gentle and soft, kind way. They're never harsh, they're never forceful, they don't make you feel guilty or bad. They are just gentle nudges that you get, that will come to you during your meditations, or sometimes when you get really in tune with spirit, you'll hear them just talking to you while you're driving or wherever you are, and they'll tell you little things that you need to know. Okay, and that happens to me too. Like when I'm on my drive, my commute to work and back home, I get, spirit talks to me, and I put on my meditation music. Sometimes it's not really meditating when I'm driving, but it kind of is, because you can put on very calming music and still get into a kind of a zen state while you're driving, and it can keep you calm, especially when there's so much traffic going on around you, and people are just kind of like type A driving and whatnot, and you don't want to be in the middle of all of that chaos, and you want to be able to be relaxed. You can put calming music on while you're driving and get the same effect. Okay, it's not necessarily putting you in a trance-like state, but it's helping you to relax while you're driving. Okay, so just know that as you go into this journey more and more, months and into the years, that you should understand the stages are going to change for you as far as how you are developing and growing on your journey. And it's going to be up to you to start trusting spirit to let you know what it is that you need to do to progress on each stage. Okay, whether you need to move to a different location, whether you need to take up another language, whether you need to study certain things, maybe you need to go back to school and study certain things. Maybe spirit's nudging you to do that. Maybe spirit's nudging you to take up a craft or a hobby or an art that you used to do a long time ago. Okay, so I'm telling you guys, this is how this journey works. And so I hope that helps for some of you guys who are maybe in a state where you may be getting nudged by spirit to do things and you're just not quite sure why they're telling you to do it, if you go ahead and trust what your instinct and your intuition is telling you and you do it, you're going to start see other doors open up for you, okay? It always happens that way. It always happens that way. So I'm a living witness to it. So just keep doing what you need to do in order to grow and heal and to strengthen your intuition and your third eye chakra, okay? All right, you guys. So from the Celebrity Twin Flame card deck, I've pulled 2 cards. Oh, it's another 3 cards. Okay, so it always looks like it's 2, and then I had another card right behind it. Okay, so we're gonna have 3 cards today, and I owe you guys that too, because I was promising you that I was gonna try to do this every day, and I haven't been able to for the last couple of days because I've been doing things in my own personal life that has been so super fantastic for me, making new connections, like I said, setting things up for my music, as well as having fun going to concerts while I'm on vacation. Yes, I have seen my Twin Flame in concert a few more times, and so this is very exciting for me. So just stay tuned, you know, and when things happen for me, you guys will be the first to know, and I will make sure of that. So I just want you guys to be encouraged, because like I said, things are just falling in line for me, and I would love to be able to be an example for you guys to help you stay encouraged and to help you keep going on your journey. Okay, so your first card is this one. Ah! Oh my God, what does it say? What does it say? I want to relocate with you. Didn't I just say you may need to you may need to relocate? Didn't I say that? Okay, this is a message for someone. If you got this card and it's resonating with you, if this message is resonating with you, I'd love for you to write in the comments that this is something that Spirit has been nudging you to do, because if you acknowledge it and if you put it in the comments, you're going to be holding yourself responsible for doing what it is that you need to do in order to relocate, to be with your, closer to your twin flame. Okay, so this is your sign. Okay, if you guys have been getting nudges to move somewhere and you're really confused as to how come this keeps coming up, maybe you've seen pictures of this place on social media and your twin flame has posted pictures of this place. Maybe they've been wanting to go on a vacation to this place, or maybe they have wanted to, you guys have had dreams and maybe they've confirmed this because they've posted something about another location. This is meant for you, okay? Maybe you've dreamt about going on a vacation and you've dreamt about meeting your twin flame in another country. You're going to have to start thinking outside the box as far as how you're going to make this meeting happen, okay? So not everyone is going to just have the social media presence, okay? Like I had been saying before, some of you guys are going to be prompted to relocate to another area so that you can be closer to your twin flame, or that you can, work with them somewhere, or you'll bump into them somewhere, and it will blow your mind as to how this all lines up like it's supposed to, okay? So if you've been getting nudges from Spirit to relocate, put it in the comments so you can hold yourself accountable for it and know that, hey, I'm putting it out to the universe that I understand and I know what you guys have been telling me, and my spirit guides have been telling me that my twin flame wants to relocate with me or is wanting me to move somewhere, okay? So do it. You'll see the difference, and you'll also start to get more guidance as to how you can do that. Now, maybe you're concerned about finances and how you're going to make it happen financially. Maybe you're concerned about not knowing anyone wherever this place is that you might be going. You got to be brave. You got to be brave, and you got to tell yourself, Spirit has not brought me all this way to just leave me, stranded somewhere or in a foreign place where I don't know anything. You will meet people in this new place that are going to help you, okay, on your journey. They are specifically there and put in place to help you on your journey, and to help you if you have like a language barrier or something like that, or if you just feel uncomfortable being in a new environment. They may take you and give you a tour around the place that you're moving to. You never know, you guys. You never know until you do it, okay? You won't know until you actually take the leap of faith, okay? This is the other stage that you're going to have to get to. Spirit is going to require you to take a leap of faith at some point on this journey, where you will have to do something totally outside of the norm, like relocate. Maybe your family's like, no, you shouldn't go there. And what are you talking about? This is crazy. You don't know anybody over there. You've never, done this before. This is just totally something out of the norm for you. Okay? That's all the more reason why you have to do it, because when spirit tells you to do something like this, it's for a reason. Okay? It's to help you line up to where you need to be in order to come into union with your twin flame. Okay? So I'm just telling you, that card is meant for someone on this channel. Okay? Thank you guys so much. Thank you for leaving your comment and your like. Here's the next card. Oh, wow. What does that say? I've broken my contract for you. Oh my God. I'm getting chills because this is something that I have been dealing with for my twin flame, with my celebrity twin flame. And, it's something that's real. Okay. A lot of the musicians, a lot of the people involved with, being in entertainment, especially, have contracts. Okay. And they have contracts that they have signed before they knew, that they would like to be able to have a life of their own, but pretty much when you sign a contract, you're signing away your life, you're signing away, your freedom to be able to be yourself and do what you want to do. Okay, so when your celebrity twin flame does this, they don't know beforehand that this is what they're getting into. And sometimes there's fine print that tells them, oh, you can't talk to certain people, you can't hang out with this crew, or you can't, make phone calls or video chats with people unless we are involved with it. They might have fine print that says that they didn't realize until after the fact. Okay, and then they do something and it makes them scared because the management will tell them that they've broken their contract and they're jeopardizing their contract, and they may lose everything because they're breaking the rules. Okay, so when this happens, okay, you got to be aware that your twin flame is understanding, once they start to be aware and once they start to wake up to this journey, that they have signed a contract that was not really in their best interest. This is a karmic connection as well. Contracts are karmic connections that make them, that kind of tie their hands. It kind of binds them to not be able to be as free to come forward and talk to you. And that's a lot of times why we can't have communication with our twin flames, because they have a contract that they've signed. Okay, so if your twin flame is in, if they're in a contract because of entertainment purposes, they may have had to do something drastic in order to break that contract, and in order for them to start coming forward to you. Okay, they may have had to talk to other people, they may have had to hire a lawyer, they may have had to do certain things that will allow them to be free enough to come towards you, and that might mean that they have sacrificed some of their, profit or assets because of that, and they're, maybe they've had things that they were trying to work on, and, maybe that had to be put on hold because they had to break the contract. Okay, so they are making sacrifices for you. Okay, this is what this card represents. Your twin flame, your celebrity twin flame, is making sacrifices in order to be with you. You have to be very, very open to their coming forward to you, because when they do, they have jeopardized so much, they have put so much on the line for you to be able to come to you, that they're going to need your reassurance that you're going to be there for them no matter what. If they lose some of their money, if they lose some of their profit or whatever, if they have to start all over, some of you guys are going to have to start all over with your twin flame. Okay, and that might be because it's in your best interest, because Spirit has something even greater in store for you two as you work together on your mission. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily mean it's the end for them. It just means that they're going to have to start taking a leap of faith too. So you guys are both. Okay, so here's where both of you guys are taking leaps of faith. You on your end and they on their end. And this is one of those leaps of faith that your celebrity twin flame may end up taking. So if this card is meant for you, if you feel that someone in your connection has told you this in spirit, or maybe you've dreamt about it, maybe you've had visions of it, then I'll also love for you to put that in the comments and say, hey, this is definitely something that I feel my twin flame is going through. And just say, you know what? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, because I wouldn't have known this, and this wouldn't have been confirmed with me if I hadn't had this card come up today. So, Just know, if this is going on, it's a very serious thing for your celebrity twin flame to put themselves on the line and go through this so that they can be with you, okay? So be very gracious, be very thankful, be very reassuring to them. If they do come into communication with you, do not, do anything to make them hurt or upset, because it will be so many things that they have done to try to make this happen for you. Once they do get in tune with your, once you guys get into harmonious union and balance internally with your divine masculine, divine feminine energies, and they start to realize that they have a bigger mission here, they make sacrifices and they come towards you. If you react in such a way whereas it hurts them or makes them go back, they might start back into the same, they might go back to the same people just because they're hurt, okay? So don't do that to them if they're going through something like that in their connection, okay? Or in their, with their management, or, on their path, because they have a journey too. They have a journey that they're on, just like we do individually, and our paths have to cross, right? Our journeys and our paths have to meet at some point. And in order for this to happen, we both are having to make sacrifices on either end. We both having to make leaps of faith, okay? So it's very serious. So just take it seriously. Be there for them, be supportive of them, and don't, shy away from the connection, because this is meant for you. You're worthy of it. You're worthy of their love. They're worthy of your love. And once they start to accept that, they will come forward. Okay. Ooh, another one. Now this is funny because I've broken my contract for you, right? Now this card says, what? My contract is preventing me from being able to communicate with you. Now what I just say? Didn't I just say this is what happens? I just talked about it, okay? This is what this card says. Now, for some of you, your celebrity twin flame has already started to make progress towards coming towards you, okay? Some of you guys are there. Now, this card is meant for those of you whose celebrity twin flame has started to understand that they are in a connection that is special and they want to be with you. They saw you wherever that it might be. They have seen you on social media, or they've seen you in person somewhere. They like you. They want to get to know you, okay? But they can't move forward. Why? Because my contract is preventing me from being able to communicate with you. So they have learned this, all right? They have learned that this is something that their contract is preventing them from doing. And so now that they're learning this, they're going to try to start figuring out how they can do what? Break their contract for you, okay? So this is a really cool confirmation from Spirit that a lot of you guys are going to have celebrity twin flames who are in the entertainment business, who are having struggles because of their contracts. This is very strong confirmation that a lot of you guys, this is why you haven't met your twin flame yet, your celebrity twin flame yet. Excuse me, because they're in contract situations, okay? Wow. So if you feel that your twin flame has a contract that is preventing them from being able to communicate with you, this is your card number 3. But soon you're going to be involved with card number 2, because they're going to make a way for this to happen, okay? Once they're awakening to the journey. So if you're in the situation where where you feel your twin flame's contract is preventing them from being able to communicate with you, please put in the description or the comment box, please put it in the comment section that your card was number 3. If you were number 2, then they've broken their contract for you. That was card number 2. If you're card number 1, then they want to relocate with you, okay? I love you guys so much. Let's go on into the Raise Your Vibration Oracle. I'll tell you what, didn't I say at the beginning when I wrote these cards that these are serious cards? Some of them are lighthearted, but some of them are very serious. This is one of those serious readings. So Spirit is letting me know and letting you guys know that this was, one of those times when it's serious, very serious. And you guys are getting these messages because they are meant for you to know right now. And this is the reason why there has not been a lot of movement forward on your journeys. This is why, okay? And this is what has to be worked out in this connection. on their end, and then whatever you need to do on your end, you should be doing it. As you heal, as you start to do the things you need to do, like relocate, it encourages them and gives them the strength to break those contracts, to come forward, to make the necessary changes in order for them to be able to communicate with you. All right? Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it because I've actually had the same types of things happening on my journey as well. Whereas I knew that this was happening with me, that my twin flame was in a contract that he couldn't speak to me, and I just knew it innately. Not only did I have confirmation from outside sources, but I just had him telling me this in the 5D. And so then I had a situation where, like 2 years in, he actually went to another it wasn't agency, but it's like an agency, a group. A group. He went to another whole label, but it was a label that supposedly gives more of the artistic freedom to the artist. So whatever that means in his situation, I just hope that he's working it out so that he can come forward and communicate, with me the way that he wants to. Okay. So this is the confirmation. And also today, if you guys go to the community page, I was at the beach with a friend, and we saw the most beautiful double rainbow, which is also confirmation, you guys. Look it up, what the double rainbow means. And also, we saw this beautiful sunrise. So I have pictures posted of that. A sunset, sorry. Pictures of the sunset and the double rainbow on there for you guys, because it was just the most beautiful thing I have seen. Okay, so I was just like, wow, this is so beautiful. And it was such a surprise for us to spot it when we did, because we weren't looking in the direction of the rainbow. And all of a sudden I turned around and I'm like, oh my God, there's a double rainbow over here. And we were both in awe. We were just awestruck because we were at the beach, and it was just like, what in the world? So you're going to get those type of signs and synchronicities too, that things are changing on your connection, and that you're getting confirmation that, love is in the air and love is in the sky. Also, just abundance of love is waiting for you and your twin flame to open up. And I'm getting flushed again. I'm getting that flushed feeling, y'all. Okay, let's see what Raise Your Vibration Oracle card Spirit has for us today. I hope y'all are getting excited for your journeys. Come on, get excited about it. Don't be in a slump. Don't be feeling negative about it. It's really hard. I know. I've been there. I've even had moments in this week where I've had, periods where I was just crying about things and feeling sad, but then I started to open up and accept that, things are moving exactly the way they're supposed to on this journey. And as long as I'm doing my part to continue to live my best life and do the things that I need to do to heal, this is going to work out exactly how it's supposed to, in the divine timing that it's supposed to. And I don't have to worry about anything. I don't have to worry about finances. I don't have to worry about things opening up for me, doors opening up for me, because this is what Spirit wants. Spirit wants us all to come into union. You have to believe that. You have to have faith and believe that. You have to hope and trust in your own journey, because if you don't, then it's just gonna, prolong it or fade out. Sometimes these things fade out for people because they're just not willing to put in the work necessary to change in order to become your highest version of yourself. Okay, and then if you don't become that highest version, your twin flame stays stagnant too, and they never become their highest version. You guys are mirrors of each other. Okay, that's our card. You guys are mirrors of each other. So that's what you need to do in order to make both of you guys ascend and come into your highest version. You have to be willing to do the necessary work. Okay, take those risks, take those leaps of faith. Trust in your spirit, guys. Trust that you will be given the right information. Use those things that you know that you can to confirm whatever it is based on either some people use pendulums, some people use tarot cards, some people use going to people who might give them readings. Whatever it may be that you're using to confirm things on your journey that has come through for you time and time again, continue to do those things. Okay, because you're going to need to continue to make sure you're on track with your spiritual insight based on if these things are being confirmed to you or not in spirit. All right, whatever that might be for you, however you do that for yourself. Okay. All right, your card is ready. And this is our card for the Raise Your Vibration Oracle. What does it say? Devotion unites me with the infinite. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. Okay. All right. Now, I have never pulled a card that has a rainbow on it. And today I had a double rainbow in actual, in actual nature when we were out there. Just a beautiful sign. And look how this rainbow is into an infinity sign, or even the number 8, or the letter S, whatever you want, whatever resonates with you. This it would be an S if it was the other way, because I'm looking at it from my angle, and it looks like an S, but on your side it looks more like a infinity, and like a 8, a number 8. Okay, devotion unites me with the infinite. And it's out in the universe, this hand, right? This hand is in a state of worship, devotion, surrender even, because when we surrender, we just throw up our hands, right? And we just say, okay, I'm giving it to you. I'm giving it to you, Father, Mama, Source, Spirit, angels, whatever we call on in order to feel, connected, okay? What did you say? Devotion unites me with the infinite, right? So connected, whatever you're connected to in the infinite, whatever you choose to call your creator, your your higher power. Okay? This is a sign for you that you need to continue to meditate, to do the things that you need to do, to devote yourself to source. And then you'll start to see things changing in your life, okay? And you'll start to see infinite possibilities start to arise, okay? The rainbows are there. They're coming through powerfully on this day. This day is significant for a lot of people. 9/11, especially for us in the United States, okay? So, there's some very powerful signs coming through. I've seen a lot of them today. But just to let you know, we are here to raise the vibration of the planet, to prevent, a lot of these destructive things from happening that have happened, okay? When we raise our vibration, others start to feel that and shift around us as well. You're going to affect people in your family. You're going to affect other people at your workplace, or the people that you're interacting with. Even if you're just on the bus, like I said, people will just start talking to you out of nowhere when you're on this journey, and they will want to know what it is that makes you shine, okay? But this is the sign that you are doing what you need to do to continue to be devoted to source, devoted to spirit, devoted to, the work that you're called to here to do, okay? And so then infinite possibilities will come open for you. You're having doors opening up around you even now as we speak. You just don't even know how many doors angels are like, yes. You just don't even know how many doors are waiting to be opened for you once you commit to this journey. Once you start doing the practice, the healing practice that you need to do, the work you need to do on your own physical health, on your own energy bodies, to keep you in a state of inner balance and peace. Get there and you will see what I mean, okay? If you need help with that, please email me and let me know. I will give you words of encouragement. I'll let you know how you can, go through different playlists in the channel to make sure that there are things that are still available for you, resources that are available even on this channel that you may not have thought about or looked at, okay? There are different things in the playlist. Like I told you, there's lots of different, and all of my series are, I'm not bragging on myself, but all of my series have been divinely orchestrated for you guys, okay? So there's not just little nuggets of intuition and gold in this celebrity twin flame journey, but in every single series that I've made, with the songs that I have written and other things that I've put in the playlist, you guys can find nuggets in there as well. So go look for those, okay? Go get started. If I don't post something on a day and you feel down and you need some encouragement, go look for the playlists that will resonate with you for that moment. It's just like pulling a tarot card. You're looking at a playlist and you're like, oh, this title resonates with me right now. I'm going through this. I need to start breathing more, and the Breathe series is jumping out at me. Or I need to love myself more, so the Sometimes I Forget to Love Myself series is jumping out at me. I'm telling you guys, if you start watching those videos, if you're feeling down and you don't have anything to look at, and maybe just none of the right messages are coming to you, take the initiative to go to the playlist and start doing one of the series in the playlist that resonates with you, and you'll see that there will be a huge difference, okay? And you will start to feel better automatically. That's what these videos have been made for, created for, okay? For your healing, okay? So please use them. Use all of the resources on this channel, because everyone can benefit from them. I don't care if you're on the journey, twin flame journey or not, and you're just watching this, you can benefit from any of the series in the playlist, okay? So look at the playlist section. Okay, so we talked about this card and the beauty of it. You know, we're going to read the guidebook, and then I'm going to close it on out. I just love this card because this is also the same card. Yeah, this is the same card from the box. So this is the card. It looks the same as with the front of the box. So obviously this is a very significant card for the author of the deck as well as the artist of the deck, okay? So we're going to read what this says. Devotion unites me with the infinite. All right. And what does it say? Here we go. Devotion is the energy of loyalty. Wow. And you know, I heard dogs barking. Now, in my neighborhood, there are not many dogs around. And today I heard dogs barking. Like, as soon as I got home, I was just like, there's so many dogs barking. Signs of loyalty, okay? So look it up. Whenever you hear something, if you see cats around your house, look up what that means. I'm telling you, there are reasons why they're there, or why you hear things that you do. Devotion is the energy of loyalty. It's the feeling of deep gratitude, love, and appreciation for something or someone. Yes, I've been feeling a lot of that lately. When we devote ourselves to something spiritual, oh my God, I just told someone this. I told someone this, recently. Once you start devoting yourself to the spiritual part of your journey, to listening to Source, to listening to their spirit guides, once you devote yourself, things are going to open up for you, okay? When we devote ourselves to something spiritual, we break through all the blockages between ourselves and the divine. The reason devotion is so powerful is because through it, however we display it, we allow our consciousness to become one with whatever our focus is. Okay, so your consciousness becomes one with whatever your focus is when you devote yourself to this journey. If you guys are in a state where you're like, I don't know if I should do this or that, you're having problems with focusing, you're having problems with making decisions, this is what they're telling you. When you devote yourself to the journey, when you start listening to your spirit guides and doing what they say, and stop hesitating, stop questioning it, just do it. No matter how crazy it sounds. I had to do that for myself even today. Okay, but I had to get my confirmation in too. Okay, let me read that last sentence again. The reason devotion is so powerful is because through it, however we display it, we allow our consciousness to become one with whatever our focus is. Today, the universe is giving thanks for your gratitude and love. It doesn't seek your devotion, but knows that allows you to unite with the infinite presence within. And that's the energy that can move mountains. I love that. I love that quote. Moving mountains. With this card, when this card comes to you, whatever you are focusing your energy on currently is supporting the expansion of your soul. The dedication that you are pouring into your projects is powerful and magnetic. When you are in this ecstatic, focused state, you are aligned to the highest vibrations and will receive divine transmissions that will take you forward. Vibe of the day, my dedication is supported by the universe. I love that. All right, y'all. That was it. Beautiful message for y'all today. Oof, I'm just getting chills again because I'm just like, wow. This is what Spirit does. This is what all this confirmation comes from Spirit, you guys. Whatever you do to show yourself that this is true for you, okay? There are ways for you to do that. Whatever you choose to do to show yourself validation and that this is true for you, whether it's watching this channel, whether it's talking to another spiritual coach, whether it's doing the exercises that people have that, they say you should do in order for you to become, more in tune with your twin flame. You know, there's people that have certain type of exercises they say you should do. Whatever it is that you choose to do, that says every time I do this, it always ends up telling me that I'm right, you know, or that I'm on the right track. Do what you need to do for you, okay? Whatever that may be. And you'll start to see the doors opening. I'm telling you. I talked about it in the beginning. And once again, you guys got your confirmation at the end. So thank you for tuning in. Please like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share it with others if you are, you know, knowing someone that needs encouragement. Because like I said, a lot of these messages are just healing messages for you that you can get so much out of, okay? This whole channel has different facets, different areas where it can lead to your healing, okay? So just make sure you're finding all those avenues for yourself, all right? I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.